The lawyer's office smelled of old leather and broken promises. I sat across from Mr. Whitmore, my hands trembling as he slid the envelope toward me. My grandmother had been dead for 3 days, and already the vultures were circling. "Your grandmother left very specific instructions," Whitmore said, his voice careful. "The estate is worth approximately $4.7 million. My breath caught. $4.7 million. However, he continued, there's a condition. Of course there was. You must spend 1 night in the family manor, alone, no phones, no leaving until sunrise. Only then will you receive your inheritance. I laughed. That's it? 1 night in an old house? Whitmore didn't smile. 17 people have tried. None have lasted until morning. What happened to them? They left, screaming. The manor loomed against the darkening sky like a monument to forgotten sins. I stood at the entrance, my overnight bag feeling suddenly very small. The door creaked open on its own. Inside, dust particles danced in the dying light. Portraits lined the walls. Generations of my family, all with the same cold eyes, all watching. I found a note on the entrance table written in my grandmother's shaking hand. The truth is in the mirrors, but are you brave enough to look? Mirrors? The house was full of them. Every room had at least 3, some floor to ceiling, others small and ornate. I'd always thought grandmother was vain. Now I wondered if it was something else. Night fell like a curtain. I made myself dinner in the ancient kitchen, the silence so thick I could taste it. Every shadow seemed to move. Every creak of the old house sounded like footsteps. At 9 p.m., I saw it. In the hallway mirror, a reflection that wasn't quite right. It was me, but older, grayer, sadder. And behind my reflection stood a woman I didn't recognize. I spun around. The hallway was empty. When I looked back at the mirror, the other woman was gone. But my reflection remained. That older, haunted version of myself. It mouthed 2 words. Keep looking. I ran through the house, checking every mirror. Each one showed me something different. In the dining room mirror, me at a funeral crying over a small casket. In the study mirror, me in a courtroom, handcuffs on my wrists. In the bedroom mirror, me, elderly and alone, dying in this very house. They were futures, possible futures, and they were all terrible. Then I found the locked room on the 3rd floor, the one grandmother always forbade us from entering. The key was under the hall runner, exactly where she said it would be in her note. Inside, the room was filled with mirrors. Dozens of them, all facing a single chair in the center. And on that chair sat a leather journal. I opened it with shaking hands. January 3rd, 1962. I've discovered what the mirrors do. They don't just reflect. They reveal. Every choice, every path, every consequence. My mother used them. Her mother before her. The women of our bloodline have always known. March 15th, 1962, I saw what happens if I marry Richard. I saw the bruises, the broken bones, the children who grow up in fear, so I didn't marry him. I chose Edward instead. June 2nd, 1964. The mirrors showed me Edward's future too. His gambling, his debts, the way he'd leave me penniless. So I left him first. Entry after entry, decision after decision. My grandmother had spent 60 years using these mirrors to navigate her life, avoiding every bad choice, every wrong turn. And she died alone. Wealthy, but alone. The final entry was dated 3 days before her death. The mirrors are a gift and a curse. They show you how to avoid pain, but pain is what makes us human. I've lived a perfect life and felt nothing. Don't make my mistake. The inheritance isn't the money, it's the choice. Use the mirrors or destroy them, but choose wisely. I stood in the center of that room as midnight approached, surrounded by infinite reflections of myself and all my possible futures. In one mirror, wealth, success, but loneliness. In another, love, family, but struggle. In a third, adventure, freedom, but uncertainty. The mirrors could show me everything, every mistake to avoid, every right choice to make. I could live a perfect, calculated life, just like grandmother. I thought about those 17 people who'd run from this house. Maybe they hadn't run from ghosts. Maybe they'd run from the weight of knowing, from seeing their futures laid bare and having to choose. At 12:01 a.m., I made my decision. I picked up the chair and swung it at the nearest mirror. Glass shattered. Then another. And another. I destroyed them all. When Whitmore found me at sunrise, I was sitting in a room full of broken glass, crying and laughing at the same time. The inheritance, he started. I don't want it, I said. Donate it, all of it. To children's hospitals, shelters, anywhere it can do good. He stared at me. You're giving up $4.7 million? I smiled, feeling lighter than I had in years. I'm giving up the burden of knowing. I'd rather live a messy, uncertain, beautiful life than a perfect, empty one. As I walked out of that house, I didn't look back. Not once. Because the future isn't meant to be seen, it's meant to be lived.